Hello, welcome to the weekend. Stop giving the face. Stop.
Kind of scared.
Okay, so if you have been a fan of this channel, you are probably aware of our stances on Marvel in general. So the recent trailer just came out, and it is for the new Fantastic Four. Are you excited? He's so excited. So two things. The first one is there were two movies that were made back, whenever that was, early 2000s.
The one with Jessica Alba as
Yeah.
Susan Storm. Okay. Yeah.
And then
I saw those.
Those were decent films. They're
all right.
They're passable.
They're superhero movies, I guess.
Right. We both really liked Reed Richards in that one.
Oh, he was perfect.
Great cast.
Perfect. Nobody's going to ever upstage him.
Yeah.
So it's like an impossible feat.
And then there was a second iteration that was weird, just weird. I don't know. Did you watch that one?
No, I heard the strangest things, though. Is that
Bizarre.
movie good or bad?
We'll have to watch it. It's been a while since I've seen it. I'd like to hear your take on it, actually.
I heard everyone was like, oh, this is just like the worst thing ever. And then it slowly started to happen, this conversation where people were like, this is actually really deep and interesting. And I was like, so I don't know.
I saw
gotta
it once,
see
and I was like, this is weird. The casting in that movie was interesting, too.
Okay.
And then there was... So the MCU, which is Disney, started delving into a bunch of the licenses from Sony and was able to show a bunch of Sony's properties. So Spider-Man being primary, but they also did a Doctor Strange film where they showed John Krasinski as Reed Richards.
Yeah, I actually thought he was an okay pick for the character. I thought he had the right look. You disagree clearly, but I thought he was fine.
Fun fact,
Okay.
John Krasinski actually auditioned for the role of Captain America. I don't know if you knew that. But he's on, I forgot what talk, he's on a late night show talking about his audition. He's like, yeah, I felt pretty good. I was getting into the suit, and then I saw Chris Hemsworth walk by, and he's like, you know what? No, this is stupid.
Oh,
He
that's
took off his
right.
suit, left, but he came back as Reed Richards later. So
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what happened with that iteration, if that's like, because the MCU and it's like alternate dimension thing, but they were in an alternate dimension of Doctor Strange where he was Reed Richards. So I think that was just their way of being like, maybe we could test the waters, and if it doesn't work out, we'll just go with someone else. I don't know where this one lands, but the trailer just dropped for the new one. And I actually don't know if this is an MCU property or Sony property. I don't know.
Okay, maybe it'll say in the trailer.
So we'll have to watch it. But
have you seen the trailer yet?
Yesterday.
Okay.
Only because I saw another movie, which we'll talk about later.
Okay.
And I saw this trailer because you're forced to watch almost an hour's worth of trailers now.
Oof.
Just to get, it was 30 minutes, but I mean, I'm exaggerating, but still, like 30 minutes of trailers.
Sheesh.
I just want to watch the movie. Goodness. That's a side point though. All right, so we're going to watch. Be excited. And I will have some sound here.
Okay.
I don't know if I'll be struck for this, but we're going to try it. All right, Fantastic Four. I will say I like the aesthetic of this so far.
This is weird. Oh, it's so blue. So much blue. God.
Yeah, it's supposed
to
some 60s.
What the hell is he wearing? What is that?
His suit.
Vanessa Kirby? He looks like he should be in an animated film.
He is in an animated film. Fantastic Four. They're going for a very classic look to this thing.
Okay. So that's why the costumes look the way they do?
Yeah. Get it?
This is like a... What is happening?
Things and stuff.
What is going on? I don't like the costumes. I don't
we
care.
got Elemental or whatever they're called. Okay, Marvel Studios. It is Marvel. It is Disney property.
First Steps.
Fantastivision.
What the hell does that mean?
It's I don't know what it is though. Fantastivision. Presented in Fantastivision. Kind of like, True Color or whatever it is that Wizard of Oz had. I don't know. I'm just throwing stuff out. I have no idea. So,
Okay.
what'd you think?
Well, I don't think it looks good at all. I thought it looked terrible. I felt like let me backpedal a bit. I felt like how do I say it? Like the time period that it's set in is always like a fun one. It's what is this? Is this like 50s futuristic 50s?
Either 50s or 60s, one of the but I mean yes.
Okay, I
kinda,
love that aesthetic, so I like that, and I think that's an interesting choice. I think that helps it because then you distance yourself from the other Fantastic Four movies.
Yeah.
I love Vanessa Kirby. She's a phenomenal actress. I think she's like way overqualified for Susan Storm.
Fair enough.
You don't need a Vanessa Kirby level performance.
Hey, but if you can get it,
I guess.
add some class, add some caliber.
Yeah, I guess so.
Pedro Pascal, though.
Why is he in everything?
I don't know.
It's really getting annoying.
Yeah, I will say, I know that you don't care as much about casting and actors and stuff, but Pedro Pascal as Reed Richards. Not feeling it.
No,
Well,
he's
not feeling
Pedro
it.
Pascal in everything.
Right. Yeah.
In all of it.
He's like, I'm here to play the part of Pedro Pascal in this movie.
He was Pedro Pascal in Gladiator. He did a good job as Pedro Pascal. He was good in Narcos as Pedro Pascal.
I think
he's good in Game of Thrones. He is like a side character thing. He really is. Like his best roles are Narcos and Game of Thrones when he's literally on the sideline.
I liked him in Last of Us. I will say that. I thought he did a decent job, but he's almost kind of a side character there too because he's the protector role over the lead actress. But regardless, I mean,
I didn't see that. I'm intending to play the game.
You haven't played the game?
Yeah, he plays Joel. I know
Joel.
that. But I want to play the game and experience the story from that end first because I know that's what it started with.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really I care about casting now because I don't like Pascal. I'm just tired of it. It just he doesn't convince me. He's not like a Gary Oldman where I'm like, oh wow, like I didn't even know Gary Oldman was in the movie. Like if Gary Oldman was in every movie, nobody would complain because we wouldn't know.
Exactly. Like, wait, he was in that? Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And if you think we're wrong, go find a bunch of Gary Oldman movies and tell people that Gary Oldman is in there, and they'll be like, he was.
Yep.
It's every time. You're like, oh, yeah, he was in that. Huh? Every time. But you go and pay attention to Gary Oldman, he'll give you a stellar performance. He's just a chameleon.
Yeah.
He just blend into whatever movie you put him in. He actually would be an interesting Reed Richards. But we'll figure that out later.
Yeah, good. Well, I'm not saying you need to be a chameleon or I need like a top level actor, but like someone who's just so milquetoast as Pascal, who's just the same in everything. Like, just. I mean, what? Okay, so yours is Last of Us. I can't think of anything else.
No, I think Game of Thrones is better for sure. His performance in that is way better, but because it actually has some nuance and some like. I don't know. He seems to actually try there.
But also in that one, again,
Mandalorian
he's like
is a stellar performance, truly.
Yeah. I never understood that one either. I don't know. That one just is like, I don't see him as Reed Richards at all.
Maybe he'll surprise us. Maybe he'll
Did he have the mustache? He did, didn't he? He had a freaking weird mustache. Why does he have a mustache? It's because...
He does.
What is that?
He does have a mustache.
What's this ridiculous Pedro Pascal mustache? Sorry, I just like saying his name.
I'm going to shift that. There it is.
Yeah, cover it up. We don't want to see it.
Put it back. Shave it. Get that thing off your face. I don't have one. But yeah. I don't know. It looks like it might surprise us. So
I guess.
Let's hold out some hope there.
Who's making this? Who's the director? Who's the writer?
Great question.
All right, while you're looking that up, the reason I freaked out over the thing is it's like it was just so much like white and blue, and he looks weird. The thing looks worse than the old movie. I can't even believe I'm saying that. He looks so CGI, just like screaming CGI to me.
I think
I
that's a
don't know.
common complaint, by the way.
Okay, yeah, gosh.
Okay, so this one is Matt Shackman,
Shackman?
Peter Cameron, Josh Friedman, and Jeff Kaplan. All right, so actually,
The director, what did he do
okay, so he would have done that. All right,
on WandaVision?
WandaVision has a very similar aesthetic.
We'll just scroll. What's his? Okay, hang on.
The Great. So he did a couple of Game of Thrones episodes. It looks like.
So he's like a TV director. Okay,
A
so this is
TV
like a
show
big
director.
unknown. So they're taking a chance on this guy, I guess.
Okay.
That's fine. I don't mind someone new getting a chance to do a big movie.
Let's see. Primary writer, Mr. Cameron.
These are his peeps. It looks like
I'm okay with Carnival Row. It's not terrible. This was okay. These are all Marvel properties, though. All the straight to Disney Plus Marvel properties.
Okay, that's enough. I don't need to unpack them all. I just kind of wanted a general sentiment of like who was behind it. So they're like from Marvel TV stuff.
That's interesting. I mean, cool. They're getting a chance to make a feature length, but maybe they'll surprise us. I don't know. I feel like
do you like this? You think this is good?
It's different. It's different than the comment, and I like the first like 2 or 3 episodes of WandaVision, which are the ones that are in the style, but purely aesthetically, because they were doing like a commentary on different types of sitcoms essentially, and so that was fun just because of that. And the aesthetics they did pretty well for like how it looked, but not a lot of substance in the show. But you don't have a lot of room for substance for that show. I mean, some of the nuance of like the character development of Wanda was okay. But I don't know. I'm gonna hold out hope that potentially this has like a Batfleck type of potential.
If they go hard on making it like something out of the 60s,
like an Incredibles type of film, that'd be fun.
Okay, yeah, they could do that. I just think it looks so silly. The costumes are ridiculous.
It's out there. It's out there for sure.
It's so blue. It's just like the amount of blue is gonna hurt your eyes.
Oh, that's Galactus and his herald. So Silver Surfer and Galactus will both be in this. Okay. All right.
I want to see Silver Surfer on his board, covering his face in shame.
that's the poster of this.
Yeah, I want it to be, for those of you who know from the NES game Silver Surfer, every time you die, it's just that pathetic image of him like, oh.
Maybe I'll find that for the thumbnail.
Yeah, you should. It's just, it's like one of the most like gaming iconic like images. It's just like you die so much in that game. It's so hard.
Just so disappointed in you, you idiot. All right.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know.
Let's say
I think it looks ridiculous, but
potentially optimistic.
Yeah, I might. You could be optimistic. I'll be pessimistic on this one.
as a not fan of Marvel, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for watching.